What's cracking, Jump Nation family? It's your boy Hiroshi S, aka the Jump Rope Coach. I am reloading the double under crossovers, and if you guys are unsure what this move is all about, I'm gonna roll it in 3, 2, 1. Right guys, so this is how we're going to do this. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe, because this tutorial is going to be broken down into 3 parts. I'm going to make a little mini series out of it, simply because this is a very difficult technique, guys, and it could take a very long video to get through it all. So I'm going to basically break it down into 3 parts. Episode 1 today is going to be showing you this move in slow motion. I'm going to show you 2 ways on how you can execute this move. What I want you to do is just focus in on a few things: how my hands rotate, where the cross occurs, how high I'm jumping, and the timing. So try and focus on those today. For me, watching this playback will be very helpful for you guys, and then in the second episode we can talk about more of the fundamentals and the techniques and the kind of small tweaks that you guys can put into the move to make sure you get it right. First things first though, guys, if you're wondering what speed ropes we use on this channel, it's the Rush Athletic Speed Rope, also known as the Money Rope. Go check out the links down below. Use YouTube 10 for your 10% discount. So guys, I'll see you in episode 2. Enjoy the rest of this video. Peace. Yes guys, welcome to the commentary. So I've got 2 methods on how you're going to execute this move. The first one is the Mayweather Method, which is called the cross uncross, and in my opinion it's the better looking double under crossover and probably the more harder one, to be honest with you. So we're going to try and roll with this commentary, keep it raw, and I just want you to really understand this, guys, is that I'm using this as episode 1 just for you to see the slow motions, to see the kind of action, the shape of my rope, how high I'm jumping, the technique, the tempo. Episode 2 is all about going into the fundamentals and the real technicals behind this move. So I just want you to really capture what is going on. This is the way I learned how to do this move, which was watching loads and loads of hours of playback of Floyd doing this move, and for me it's a really good way to learn how to do any jump rope trick, any jump rope move. So here I want to show you what's going on. So he goes with a cross and then uncross in that one jump to make it the double under crossover. You're going to see from the side angle coming up, guys, just what I'm doing with this move to make it really work, and what Floyd tends to do as well, which is, hopefully it's going to come up now actually. Here we go, side angle. I'm actually caving in my body a little bit forward, so the top half of my body, you can see, is kind of bent over a little bit. That really allows me to get my elbows crossing really well, and it just allows me to get my wrist facing backwards, going right across my body, keeps my body compact, and it allows me to really just get good shapes on the ropes. And that's what you really need to understand as well, is that if you're going to complete this move and not trip up, you really need to get the shape of your rope right. You need to get the loops just basically fluid. The shape needs to basically pass your body, and that's how you're going to really execute this move and make it look slick like the money man. So guys, just watch this playback. It's all in slow motion for you, and yeah, it's going to really help you just basically execute this move. So here is the second method coming up now. This is called the alternate method. I've just given this name, but it's the opposite. It's the uncross cross. So what actually happens with this one, and I think it's the easier one of the double under crossover, is you're gonna uncross and then cross. So that's how it's gonna work. So in one jump you uncross and then you finish up with the cross. And for me, again, it's pretty similar. What you need to do with your body, you need to cave it in, which you're gonna see again from the side angle, but the shapes that you need to make with your rope are super key, and that's why it's important as hell to get the right rope, to get the right speed rope, to get a right PVC. And that's why I always recommend our speed ropes, because this is the rope that is literally, it's so easy to do these type of moves and to keep them looking real slick, and to help you with your kind of transitions and all your combinations. So as you can see from this side angle, we're bending in that body, we're bending the sort of top half of my body in again. The legs are not really flicking out. There's no real donkey or whatever you call it, I don't know what they call it these days, but like frog kicks and bent knees and dolphin kicks. You just want to keep your legs nice and quiet, straight, get a nice hang time. You want to land on the balls of your feet, and the key thing, like I always keep saying right now, is just the cross. How you're going to cross and uncross, making sure the loops are real nice, they can pass beside your body, and yeah, so it's just going to help you execute the move. So what I've got coming up here now, after the kind of this little playback finishes up, is I've got a comparison side by side, and I'm going to finish up the tutorial like this, guys. I want you to see this comparison side by side, and I want you to pick which double under crossover you're going to focus on first. Give it a go, both of them, but I don't want you to basically try and learn both at the same time. I want you to master either the Mayweather method or the alternate method. So what I did personally was I went and I learned the alternate method first, and then I went and focused on the Mayweather method. Like I said, the Mayweather Method is slightly harder, but you might find it easier. But choose one, stick to it, make it look slick as hell, and then go to the other one, and then you'll see how you can actually learn to put them into transition. So I hope you guys enjoy that commentary. I'm super confident this is the best way to learn how to do this move. So breaking it down with the slow motion, episode 2 is going to show you the real, like I said, the fundamentals, and then episode 3 I'm going to show you different variations, even more variations of this move. So guys, I hope you do follow along with this series. Please subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in that next video. So without further ado, take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe, peace.